You would have heard about one of the most popular diet, intermittent fasting. Various studies have shown many long-term health benefits of this diet apart from weight loss. In this video I am going to explain you what is intermittent fasting, benefits of intermittent fasting, and what are some of the reasons usually people fail in intermittent fasting. At the end of the video, I am going to show you one best and simple hack which I use for myself and which not only helped me lose weight but also helped me gain maximum benefits from intermittent fasting in short amount of time without feeling overhead to continue for long term. So without further delay, let's get started. Intermittent fasting is an eating pattern where you cycle between periods of eating and fasting. This is a special type of diet wherein it does not say anything about which foods to eat, but rather when you should eat them. Since we all are already fasting for the period of time when we are sleeping, and intermittent fasting is simply extending that fast a little longer. You may either skip your breakfast or you may skip your dinner. For example, if you are done eating your dinner at 9 p.m. the next day you may skip your breakfast and start eating at 1 p.m. which is nothing but your lunch time. And here you are doing a very popular intermittent fasting method which is 16/8 fasting. In another way you may skip your dinner and do not eat anything after your supper meal, that is after 4 p.m. Then next day you may eat your breakfast from 8 a.m. Even here you are achieving 16 hours fasting. So if we consider 16/8 fasting, you must have at least 16 hours of time where you abstain from any kind of food. During this 16 hours you may have water anytime. Other things you can have is green tea or black coffee only when you are feeling hungry, and then you can eat anything in the remaining 8 hours window. Aim of this type of intermittent fasting is to reduce calorie intake. When you have a relatively short period of time to eat, you probably eat less food, which means you are consuming less calories than a normal day. Diets which restricts the amount of food and type of food to eat and not to eat seems difficult to continue for long term, since the cravings for unhealthy fast food is something hard to resist. Having said that, in this type of diet wherein the restriction is not on what you are eating, rather than when you are eating, becomes easy to follow. Some of the proven benefits of intermittent fasting are: it does various cellular repair processes. It helps you lose weight and belly fat. Lower the risk of type 2 diabetes. Reduce inflammation in the body. Good for your brain and heart health. Found in many studies, it may extend your lifespan. Some of the reasons usually people fails are: Number 1, drinking less water. The restriction in 16-hour of window is on food and not on water. During intermittent fasting, it is especially important to keep up your water intake. While your body begins to burn fat, that fat releases everything else that has been stored away within it. Drinking enough water cleans out your whole system and effectively removes toxins from your body. Number 2, stress and sleep. Intermittent fasting alone can't help you reach your weight loss goals. Other factors such as stress and sleep plays an important role, but are often overlooked. High stress increases the cortisol levels, which causes the body to store fat. Building a steady and regular sleep schedule will help you balance your hormone levels, minimize food cravings, and boost your weight loss results. Number 3, the initial 3 days. Our body takes time to adapt intermittent fasting. Hence it is important to hang tight for the initial 3 days. And people often quit during that period. Talking about one best and simple hack which I use for myself and which helped me stick to this intermittent fasting for so long is modifying the time of my fasting window. In intermittent fasting, people usually skips their breakfast or dinner, and for them, it becomes difficult to manage hunger. Well, I usually keep my fasting window from 7 p.m. evening to 11 p.m. in the morning, so that the maximum fasting time I am spending is in sleeping. And I make sure to eat protein-rich food, especially casein protein like milk or cottage cheese during my last meal, that is, before 7 p.m. This helps me in keeping hunger pangs at bay, so I can work till late night without feeling hungry and sluggish. The best thing you can do is adopting intermittent fasting in your daily schedule in such a way that it mix up with your schedule instead of messing it up. The aim should be to always look for the long term. I hope this helped you. If you like the video, make sure you subscribe if you haven't, since I have noticed when you press the subscribe or like button you may feel less hungry during your fasting periods. Thanks for watching.